There's one person watching. Oh my gosh. So hi. Um Today I'm talking about side hustles because since we're all in quarantine, I know a lot of states are opening, but some of us are still in quarantine. So I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys ways that you can make some money on the side while you're still in quarantine. Say hello so I can see who you guys are. Thank you for coming on. But anyway, I'm Sharnicia J, and I'm here to talk about some side hustles and what I've been doing to gain money while I've been in quarantine. So right now, I'm folding some masks. So I'm a fashion designer. I graduated from Parsons, the New School of Design, in 2018 with a degree in fashion design. And since I have been back in my hometown, I really didn't, I didn't stay around in New York to wait to get a job. So I ended up coming back home because it's kind of expensive to live in New York, especially if you're only a student and you don't have any money at all. So I ended up coming back to my hometown and getting a regular job until I heard back from some companies that I wanted to be hired by, preferably a Tom Ford. Who would not want to work for Tom Ford? But anyway, so I hadn't been sewing or anything. I was just working a regular job as a cashier, and I haven't been sewing, I haven't been designing or anything. So whenever this quarantine came, it was time for me to just stay at home, and I didn't have anything to do. I was doing literally nothing, and then I ended up sleeping all day, freaking every freaking day. And so then I started seeing how the coronavirus stuff was starting to get worse and worse. And my mom had mentioned, she was like, we should make masks. And then when we started getting worse and worse, I was like, yeah, we should make masks. And so because I love to sew and I had a working sewing machine, I was the only one with a working sewing machine. The one that I had when I was in fashion school, I started sewing on that machine. And then the machine just immediately like stopped working as I was sewing with it. But even though that happened, like I still had more and more mask orders coming in. And I was like literally the only one sewing. So then my mom ended up having to get a sewing machine as well. And then that sewing machine was like at a good price. She was like, Joann's is having a sale on this particular sewing machine. Why don't you go get one? Well, she didn't suggest that I got one, but I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get one myself. And so then I decided like I was gonna get a sewing machine. And I went and got that same sewing machine. Both of our sewing machines started acting up. Like both of our sewing machines started acting up. And so I ended up returning it. My mom returned her sewing machine, and we ended up buying totally different sewing machines. She got a brother, and I got some other baby lock sewing machine. And thank you for liking the video, you guys. But anyway, so then I ended up getting a baby lock sewing machine. That one started giving me problems. I got it fixed, and then I realized a sewing machine that I had since I was like really little. I started sewing when I was like 5, but I didn't know how to use a sewing machine back then. So I had one from when I was little that I had gotten for a birthday gift, I think it was. And I took that sewing machine and realized I could be using that one while the other one was getting fixed. So then I was able to continue making my mess and continue serving the need of the mess that people were needing in my hometown and all over the United States. So making masks right now, if you sew, is a great side hustle. And Also, there are stay-at-home jobs. I've actually been wanting to look up some stay-at-home jobs so that I could get a job so that I could stay at home, because there's no way I'm going back to work for someone else, especially since I was born a fashion designer. Why should I go back out and work for someone else? You know what I'm saying? It's great and all, and it helps boost the economy, because I know the world has opened back up. I guess maybe I should say the country should open back up. But honey, I've gotten so used to me staying at home, working for myself, making way more in a day than I made every 2 weeks working a regular job. So what's the point of me stopping my craft, which is sewing, designing, and creating 24/7, to go back to work for someone I don't even freaking know? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who's at the top of whatever store that I was working at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know them personally. And if you end up dying, these people do not care. They're just going to keep on going with their corporation or their business. And I already have underlying issues. Hey, Ross. Thanks for tuning in. But anyway, I already had health issues prior to this pandemic going on, and I was just like, tell us how you really feel. Yeah, this is how I really feel, honey. So prior to all of this, I already had asthma and some other like heart, I had a heart murmur and stuff like that. Who knows how this whole thing could affect my body, and what if I die? What if I freaking die? So I decided that I'm just not gonna go back. I don't care who feels any type of way about it, but me, Sharnesia J, or you guys can just call me J. Honestly, like, I'm honestly thinking about changing my name from Sharnesia J to J. But anyway, I'm definitely not going back to working for anyone. I'm gonna stay at home, and while I can, I'm just gonna continue to make these freaking masks that are making me some money, some bread that I can like just put in my savings account for a rainy day or for whenever. And plus, I've also noticed that since I've been staying at home working, I haven't been tempted to waste any money spending it on other things, like things that I see in the store that I work at, or just a lot of other nonsense things like gas and unnecessary food that I see on my way back home. Like, why would I stop and eat that? Now I see myself more like cooking more at home. And I'm also, what else? I just save a lot of money because I'm not thinking about, oh my gosh, somebody's going to see me. I have to go buy that $4 e.l.f. lip gloss again for the fifth time that I keep losing, because I just always lose my lip gloss. And I really need my lip gloss because I have to have my lips popping. You know what I'm saying? And I do not wear lipstick, because you can call me plain if you want to, but I don't want to walk around looking like a clown with big red lips. It doesn't even go with my skin tone. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to say? I just stopped at Panda. Oh, I was just saying, there's no way that I'm gonna go back to working for someone else, And I'm gonna continue to make these masks. There's no way I'm doing anything other than that. Hold on, you guys. I need to get my cell phone because somebody who's in the same house as me is calling my name, and I should have really told them that I was gonna be going live. So, yeah. What is this button? I don't know, you guys. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. Let me pick back up my masks. But anyway, I've done quite a few. Whenever I get done pinning these in place, LOL, peace, tell your mom I said Zaxby's. Heck yeah, it's Zaxby's. Oh my gosh, it's Zaxby's. But anyway, yeah, but thank you for stopping by, Ross. Thanks for supporting my channel as always. You know, I never go live, but thank you for coming on here. But anyway, so I finished a mess. This is what it looks like. A lot of people like this one. I need to put the ears on them. But anyway, after I finish pleating all of these, I'm gonna end up putting the ears on them. And yeah. So anyway, let's move on. Let me see what this text message says, because I'm pretty sure my mom just texted me back. Okay, but anyway, I guess she didn't want anything. So if you guys wanna, okay, first, if you guys want me to show you how to make a mask, maybe first I should go through all of the different side hustles that you guys could participate in or try while you're at home in quarantine. So 5 side hustles that can boost your income during quarantine. Because I know a lot of people have, like, last time I spoke to my best friend who's in New York, she hasn't gotten paid from unemployment or anything like that. So I know that it's a big deal. And people need money so that they can order food and other things to their residents, especially if you live in New York. So one thing is a click worker. So this is where, if you want to take a break from streaming or scrolling to earn some extra change, instead Clickworker gives you access to hundreds of remote jobs that require no special skills, including proofreading, taking surveys, and testing apps. All you need is the internet connection. How much or little time you spend working on it is up to you. And there are no Zoom meetings. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys are so sick of having Zoom meetings. You don't even have to get out of bed and get dressed or put on that favorite top just so people can see you from the head to your shoulders. You don't even have to do all of that. You just stay at home and proofread things and stuff like that. All right, and then another one is Postmates delivery driver. I know a lot of people who do waiter, Postmates, Grubhub. You can get extra money doing those jobs. Rosetta Stone tutor. That's with any type. Rosetta Stone tutor, you can like tutor as a side hustle. That's great. You can be a part-time language tutor with Rosetta Stone. The company is currently looking for native English and Italian speakers with experience in teaching or tutoring to facilitate a series of online language classes. The schedule is flexible, so with the computer and internet access, you're good to go. So yeah, that's a great idea. The next one is being a call center representative for Randstad. And the nature of the coronavirus has been that while some jobs have all but disappeared, others have sprung up or adapted themselves to a work from home model. Randstad, an employment agency, is looking for customer service professionals to begin immediately, taking calls from those who have been laid off or furloughed and guiding them through the unemployment process. The job is carried out exclusively from home and your personal computer, so you don't have to risk venturing outside. You just might need to start practicing your customer service voice. So yeah, if you have a great customer service voice, by all means, go ahead, try to be one of those call center agencies as well. And then Two Brothers Moving and Delivery, strength coach. You can also participate in that as well. You could also start a YouTube channel. You know, you can always start a YouTube channel. You could do workout videos. They'll probably catch on because people can't go outside. And I'm pretty sure they would love someone to guide them in their workouts. And there's just tons of different things. Those are only like 5 or 6 side hustles you could do. Plus making masks. If you have your own sewing machine and you're knowledgeable of how to make masks, or if you have a pattern report, you also make masks. People are really looking for those at the moment, and they really, really need those. And right now, let's see how many I've made while I've just been sitting here running my mouth the entire time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's put these to the side. 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 so far. And I think I had sewn down a total of 20 something. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 or 25. And so since I had sewn down that many, that means I have like 10 more to pleat. So anyway, this is how you make it if you want to learn how to make these. So first, you're going to put the filter and then sew all the way around the edge, okay? Then you're going to take it. These are DIY sewing DIY mats, okay? And so if you use dryer sheets, some of them I put carbon filters, but dryer sheets are sometimes what I use. And then you turn it inside out. And you just like poke out the corners. Poke out each corner. And then you left a little space open so that you will be able to make sure everything is laid flat. And so that you will be able to turn it inside out the right way. So you just fold that in. And then start to do your pleats this way. So you do one pleat. You just pinch a piece of fabric and lay it flat like this, okay? And then I have this little magnet thing with all my pins on there. And so like if you were to drop your pins, then this magnet picks them all up. Because I'm very clumsy and sometimes I might drop it. But anyway. My draping teacher taught me to never put the pins in your teeth. If you put the pins in your teeth, you will die. That's what she told us. And she was like German or some stuff. I don't know. Her name was Svetlana. But anyway, start pinning it down and then you have your first pleat, okay? This is kind of crooked, so I'm going to fix it a little bit. You can kind of fix if they're kind of crooked by how you fold that second pleat. So sometimes if I know it's going to be super, super big, the pleat is going to be super big, then, or if the space left is going to be super big, then I will take up that slack in that second pleat so it won't seem crooked or something. And just pin it in place. I wonder who this one person is that's watching me. Like, say hello or something so I know who I'm talking to. All right, and there you have it. You have your mask. Okay. And I don't, some people like to iron them in place. At first, I used to, but then whenever I started getting like so many orders, that's when I was like, whatever. And then sometimes I may cut a different fabric whenever I'm first making the mask before I get to this point, and it will be different. So then they can wear them reversible. And then also, these are washable. So it's great. And I recommend that you wear these like 6 times before. It can last like 6 washes, but if you have the carbon filters, you have to change them out like every time you wear them. So in the future, like here soon, I'm going to start making those with the carbon filters with a little slot where you can open them and replace the filter. So then it's not like you just throw away the mask. That way you can just put new ones in there. But anyway, you're getting ripped off if you're just buying masks that don't have any kind of filter in them and they're not protecting you from anything. But yeah. This is pretty much all that I had to say today in today's video. Thank you guys for coming on and watching, the 3 people who did, and I'm about to peace out so that I can get done editing. I have to edit some YouTube videos. My mom now has a YouTube channel. Her channel is called Cooking with Dr. Hosley. And then I have to edit her videos, go put ears on these masks that I'm putting pleats in. And then I also, after I finish that, after I put the pleats in these, I will end up going to put the ears on these and finish editing some YouTube videos I have for you guys, and that'll be it for my night. That'll be all I'm doing tonight. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.